Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All Types of Chocolate podcast with me, myself, Zach, aka Champagne Zachy, and we've got Rubizzle. I'll let him introduce his socials.
So, I'm Reuben. Welcome to All Types of Chocolate podcast. Obviously, check out my Instagram, Reuben Ariku Fitness. Check out my YouTube, Reuben Ariku, and Facebook, Team Rubizzle.
So, first things first. One thing we need to talk about. Will fucking Smith. The fucking simp. The simp.
Oh my God.
Man, it's simping. Can't do that. Run the clip. Run the clip. I need to watch this again.
Let's watch it.
Me, on the other hand, down and dirty and at 26.
That's amazing. Oh, it's incredible.
It's hard.
I'm
I
sure.
mean, the thing that Will and I talk about a lot is the journey. I mean, we started in this at a very young age, 22 years old.
It's crazy.
That's why the accountability part really hit for me, because I think you expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you love me,
You should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I
that's
mean?
a huge pitfall.
That's a huge pitfall.
Yeah, it is. I
hate that.
You know,
I hate
Isn't it weird though? It's like someone doesn't read your mind and we feel crushed.
crushed.
Like we feel so disappointed. Where do we get that from?
I don't know, because I don't feel like that at all. I guess, or maybe I've just grown out of it.
I think
it's
you've
like you
probably-
gotta tell me what you need. Like I can't read your mind.
Right.
Because I've grown out of it too.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, yeah, bruv. Imagine, this is what I can't get my head around. Imagine your girl is on fucking YouTube or wherever she's on, and someone asks you about your relationship, and she goes, "It's hard. It's hard. You know,
Yeah, it's true.
It's been a
It's true.
struggle. Like if it just feels like every single time this woman speaks about him, she just wants to trash him."
It's bad, isn't it?
Bruv,
It's actually bad.
She told the whole world that she was basically getting her back blown out by August, bruv. It's crazy,
It's
bruv.
true. And
it's
think
crazy.
about how long have Will Smith and been together? Like,
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
It's mad.
And just funny, there was this rumor, it's probably true, that he had a thing with Margot Robbie in it.
Oh, okay.
And there was like they were in a photo
I
booth,
saw
and there was like
this.
these Polaroids of them, and he looked so happy, bruv. Bro, he looks so
It is a
happy,
picture,
bruv.
though. A picture can tell 1,000 words.
True,
bro,
but if you look
trust
at the second picture, bro, if you look at the lust in his eyes, bro,
Yeah,
you can
true.
tell that he's living on cloud nine, and he knows
me. He
that.
obviously wasn't happy, before with her. So,
Bro, do you blame him?
yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's crazy, bro.
But yeah, the way she's talking about him is not. It's not ideal.
And it's constant as well. She's just constantly
Bashing him, innit?
their relationship.
Yeah,
Like
bashing,
it's just
bashing.
one thing after another. Like, and it gets to the point where they've been together. What he was just saying, like 20 years.
Yeah.
At what point you just go, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Just no. Ever since J. Cole sung about everyone wants that Jada and Will love, that Jada and Will love just don't seem to be Jada and Willing, you know? It's just not. It's not.
Oh,
It
shit.
just doesn't. Nah, man. You just have to cut your ties, bruv. You just gotta.
Don't forget as well, they are like A-list celebrities, so their whole relationship is going to be blasted all over, like everywhere. Social media, the media. So whatever happens, people are going to be knowing about what they get up to.
Yeah, of course, but at what point you just cut your losses?
It's true. Why is he still there, bruv? Why? For the kids? For the money? Obviously not for the money, but
the kids are grown.
the
bro.
kids are grown.
The thing is,
But why?
this is
I
all
don't
being
understand.
plastered all over the internet, so everybody's seeing they're seeing what everybody's talking about
Yeah,
now.
it's true.
So they're seeing what everyone else is seeing,
Yeah.
and how she talks about him
Is-
is almost
yeah,
like
it's
it's a chore. Like
Yeah.
it probably is a chore to be with him, but relations are like that.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
true.
just have to find the right person that is worth the chore.
Of course. No, I get that.
You're never going to be in a relationship where
Everything's
someone's
like
not going to annoy you,
perfect. Yeah, of
or
course.
someone's not a little bit crazy. Like,
But then, right, if that happens, when do you find the boundary to say, right, this is too much now? I know you said you got to put up with some sort of annoyingness, but when is the point where you're like, okay, this is the limit, You've now crossed the line one too many times. When are you going to be like, right, no, this is it, time to go? Because obviously Will is not like, oh, I'm leaving.
It's tough, man, because everybody's got their own threshold. But,
Oh yeah, of course.
But for me, nah. I'm quite a private person, so the second
facts.
I was in that situation where she's actually talking about our sex life and about how much she's can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Especially when, like, what was it, a year ago?
Did she say she can't be bothered, or did she say that he doesn't know when she's feeling it?
Well, my interpretation of it was that it's a bit of both. That she can't be bothered, but he doesn't know that when she does.
Yeah, but you can't assume. Like,
of course, I know that, but she was having an affair with an entanglement.
It's true.
An entanglement. An entanglement.
It's an entanglement.
She having an entanglement with someone.
It's true.
Like,
yeah, it's not right.
At what point, like, so you're telling me this other guy knew exactly when to put it on you or whatever?
Yeah.
Obviously not. Like, the sexual chemistry was just mutual. Like,
no, I get
if you don't have that chemistry,
I get that.
Then
it's not going to happen, is it?
You end up
being like
Will Smith and just getting dragged all over the internet when you could have been blowing Margot Robbie's back out, bruv.
Telling her,
he could be happy, bro. He could be happy in, I don't know where she used to live, Australia or whatever. Where she's from.
Yeah, no,
be happy in Australia.
But I swear,
by the beach.
Is she single? She must be with someone, I swear.
No, I don't know, bro. I think she might be single, you know.
But nah, Jada, I feel like she's sort of painting a brush for a lot of women, saying how all guys should know that a woman is ready to, like, basically have sex. A guy should know that a woman is ready to have sex when it's not like that.
When you're meant you're meant to be in 2021, when you're meant to be asking for consent just to shake someone's hand.
Facts.
How are you meant to know that?
Yeah,
because
it's true.
Especially for a lot of men, there was probably a lot of things that they used to do back quite a few years ago that have now come to light, where maybe grinding with a girl in a club. Probably wouldn't do that now because you can't do that now. Like, you have to kind of wait for a female to initiate that.
Yeah, it's true.
Whereas before, like, all you had to do was like,
I get that.
But go up to go and try and dance with her, and then she said no. But you probably couldn't even do that now.
Yeah, it's true. But flip it. Imagine if a woman came up to a guy and grabbed his ass. The woman,
of course, yeah,
it's fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
But it's two different scenarios because women, it's much easier for women to have sex than it is for guys.
Of course.
So
I understand that.
Guys kind of get it when they can.
Yeah. No,
girls can get it whenever they want, basically. So so the measurement of being willing is different, because if a girl comes past you,
no pun intended, being will.
No, that's good. I'll take the credit for that one.
That's good.
So, like, if a girl comes past you and grabs your ass, it would be different for you than it would be for a woman.
I understand that.
Although still not acceptable.
Yeah,
because
of course.
Like,
it should be equal.
100%.
It should be. In reality, it should be equal. But
what I don't think a lot of women understand is that this does happen to guys. Like, bro, me and you've been out on nights out before, where
of course,
the girls have put their hands down our trousers before, like, many a times. And
it's not even just me and you. It's been like our whole group. I swear.
Exactly, and like but. Yeah, it's not acceptable.
Yeah,
like at the time, like, as men, we laugh a lot of stuff off. Like,
of course, and being drunk under the influence of alcohol,
definitely.
It's different. You probably think that she's trying it with you and stuff. Yeah. Imagine, flip that one. That one's serious.
Yeah, imagine when went up to Burn the club.
That's mad. That's
crazy, bro.
That's crazy. All right, here's a question for you. Does being single beat being in a bad relationship? Like, say you've been with this girl for X amount of years, and suddenly things start to turn, a bit like their relationship, Jada and Will. Things start to turn. Would you rather be single, or would you rather be...
Do you know what? I've been in Will's situation before.
Is it?
I've been in a bad relationship before.
Yeah,
but
man's talking from experience.
It gets to a point where you just gotta say fuck it, bro.
Okay.
It gets to the point where it is literally unbearable, and you're like, you actually resent the person.
Okay.
And it's such a wake up call. You resent the person.
Felt that.
You get to a point where it's just like you wake up and it's like, you look at them, bruv, you'll be sitting there on a bed looking at them, and you'll be thinking, nah, I fucking hate you, bro.
You're not part of me no more, B. Get out of here, B.
I hate your guts. But it's more
bro,
the thought of them being with someone else that keeps you. That's for me. It was the last part.
The last straw.
The final part was the final part for me to get over was picturing them with someone else.
Okay.
It's not so much that you want I feel like a lot of people struggle to let go
because you
on the
still
basis
like
that.
her.
Yeah, you still have feelings for them. So, but the feelings are the smallest part.
Okay,
it's the seeing them with someone else and how you feel like you were going to react.
Yeah.
Once you lose that and you think, if you got someone else, I actually wouldn't care. That's when you know, like, nah, done.
But then, my perspective, right, being a single guy, I feel like it's different. I feel like I've got to a point now where I'm just trying to find the right one. I know you've been in relationships previously and it's worked for you. Me, I like dating to sort of narrow down things, to then find someone.
I've done the same thing, but in a different way.
Okay.
So I've been in relationships where I know now what I need.
Okay.
Not so much what I want.
Okay.
What I need to get out of a relationship. Because what you want isn't necessarily what you need.
Okay, yeah, I understand that.
It all comes down to what a girl can bring to the table. Because
100%.
if a girl can bring good looks to the table, but what do you get out of the good looks?
Yeah, it's true. Good looks, no personality.
A lot of hassle, probably, because bare guys are fucking trying to in a club. But that comes with the territory. Like, you understand that.
Okay.
So, but when you go into deeper things, like how empathetic they are and like other things like that,
how funny they are and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like humour, that's a massive part of it.
That sells more than the looks, right?
In one relationship I was in, bruv, the girl was not funny at all. She thought I was the funniest person she's ever met. She actually said to me, no, she actually said to me I was the funniest person she's ever been with.
Serious?
Funniest person she's ever met. Always laughing.
What?
And like,
was she deaf?
And like, well, she must have been, bro. And you're like, but you know when it gets to a point where you're like, where you want to have banter with someone, and you're like, and they're like, ah.
Waiting for it,
and you're like,
oh my god,
huh? It just gets to a point where you're like, right, man,
I get that.
Don't know why, like. Whereas I've also like my current girlfriend, she's funny. Like, we actually banter, we actually get on.
Hands down, she's funny.
Exactly, like we actually like get on, like we actually vibe well, and I know that is what I need. So you then won't settle for anything less than that.
I like that. Amen.
Exactly.
Love
so
that.
Like, yeah, just get, bruv, when you know, innit? Like,
yeah, it's true. It's true.
And also sometimes when you think you know, you don't always know.
Okay.
But that's only something that only time will tell. Because ultimately, if you meet someone and I don't think she's right for you, because I've known you for so long, but there's nothing I'm gonna ever be able to say that's gonna stop you from getting with this girl.
Okay,
but do you whatever you do, we want to do is what you are going to do. Because you're so blinded by love.
Would you still like give me advice? Would you still tell me, Reuben, I don't think I know you, bro?
Of course, because
I don't think this girl's
because if
right
something bad happened out of that, like if you had a kid, for example, with this girl, and I knew it wasn't right for you, and I then you know, I knew you was going to end up being with this girl, and then you had a kid. That's really selfish because obviously I come from a background where my parents aren't together. You probably don't understand that, but it has a big impact on kids growing up.
I do get it. I've worked with people who've been like that, and obviously my friends and stuff.
Exactly. So you understand that, and if I was to allow you to get with a girl and potentially going to go that way, and I knew you wasn't right for her, then and I didn't say anything, I'd be a shit friend because that's another conscious being you have to you have to think about. Like you can't just go around like having kids.
Relationships
that's when fucking black people get the stigma of being a deadbeat dad, bro.
Wait.
Your dad's gone out for milk and he's not come back, bro.
You can't paint all the black dads with the same brush,
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's where the
light
stigma comes from because of stupid
shit
like this. When people people have kids just for sake of having kids, like,
I get that.
not actually having kids with people who they actually want to spend time with.
Okay, question. So you say having kids and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the kind of person to have kids first or get married first? Because that can be a whole nother topic. And I feel like previously, like the older generation, I feel like there should be, well, they thought that there should be like a way that it should be done in regards to you get married, and then you have kids,
so
and then you do this, and then you do that. So now,
like,
talking...
most people speak to their parents, they're like, oh, my parents are married by the age of 20.
Yeah.
I think like, 20? Like, what was I doing when I was 20? And I'm thinking about the shit I was doing when I was 20, and I'm thinking... But I've got married and had kids. That's what I was doing back then. No way.
You haven't enjoyed life.
Although,
man.
times are different, innit? Like, people,
100%.
it was easy to get a house, easy to settle down. Like, don't know if it was easy to get a job, but probably was.
Back then.
But, like,
everything.
Times are so different now. Like, it's almost like it's thrown everyone backwards. Mm-hmm. So, like, people's, these key points in people's lives are spread so much further across their age span that people don't have kids till they're 30 now as opposed to 20.
I get that.
And people don't get houses now till they're like
older.
But like 30 or 35.
Not even getting houses now.
Exactly,
this is what our generation's doing, bro. They're not getting houses.
Because it's too expensive, bro.
Yeah, it's mad. Especially where we live as well, bro. It's mad.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
In the sticks of Surrey, bro.
Go to Midlands, bro.
Exactly. I can get a house for
you can get a mansion for 300k.
I can empty my pocket and get a house for everything else.
Your change, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, bro. You get a house for like 50k up there or some shit.
Yeah,
like
it's true. It's crazy.
And then you can like, I see all these people on TikTok all the time, bro. They get houses, they do them up, and then they sell them for like double the price.
Yeah, of course.
Constantly, they just flip houses.
That's smart though. That's smart.
It is smart, but
that's business.
You have to.
I like business.
You have to have like a means for that. Like,
do you know that? Have you seen that woman who eats the curry and she says about the business? He offers it to the man. No. You haven't seen that?
Oh, you want some business?
I want to do some business.
What sort of business?
Sex.
You're joking, but you've just eaten it, yeah?
No, I'm alright. I'm alright.
You got all curry around your mouth and that. I
I'm
can't be dealing with that.
Come on, babe.
You want some business?
That's the one.
It's all around your mouth, love.
The black lady.
I'm alright.
Oh my god. Every time someone says business, nah, bro. It's different.
Want some business?
It's different, man. It's different. So you think men should wait before wifing a girl?
100%, bro. 100%. I see, what's his name? That singer, Miguel. See him? He broke up with his fiance.
Okay.
He proposed to her like, I think they proposed, or they were married or something.
Yeah.
For like 10 years.
Fucking hell. Yeah, mad.
I think it was rushing it.
Is it?
I think it was rushing it, bro.
Who is she though?
Oh, I don't know. I think
is she like a celeb or anything?
Model or something.
Model.
I think so.
So sometimes it's just about like the status, isn't it?
True.
It's about
if you're with someone for 8 years, that's a long time.
Yeah, true.
Wagwan.
Have you had it before?
No, never.
It's similar to
melon cherry tonic. Yeah. Drink
fair,
sensibly.
Nice. Huh?
This disclaimer: drink sensibly. But it's not an ad, so don't want fucking
17.
HMRC come busting my door down saying I'm earning tax off
this
tax evasion.
What, through Wagwan?
Well, yeah. In case they think it's like a monetized sponsor.
Nah, they'll sponsor us. Get your daily vitamins in, peoples. Wagwan.
Fully loaded with good vibes, energy and strength.
Where does the strength go to though?
To the skull.
To the skull, yeah?
Strength and unity.
What skull are you talking
Strength and
about,
unity.
bro? Straight to the head, yeah?
Yeah, probably, yeah. 17.2%, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's mad. That's mad. So, sleeping with a woman on a first date. Is that something you condone or nah?
Listen, I'm all about fucking people do what they want sexually wise. Like,
of course.
I don't judge.
Yeah.
But for me personally,
yeah,
I feel like if I have sex with a girl on a first date,
okay.
Well, actually, no, scratch that. Depends on how long I've been talking to them prior.
Okay, interesting.
If I have
like
sex
that.
with a girl on a first date, so say I've known her for like a month or so, then I feel like I lose interest. Only because I feel like it's a natural, it's how do I say it? It's a natural instinct for males, like
to want that,
like a primal instinct for us to be hunters.
Okay.
So I feel like the whole dating thing is like us hunting.
Okay.
And once we get what we want,
get the prey.
Yeah, bruv, the best part of a relationship is the chase before.
Yeah, of course. So then once you get it, it's just like...
Once you get it, you're like, now what am I chasing for? 'Cause I've already got what I was aiming for. Not that you were aiming just for sex, but the sex is the most meaningful part of
the cherry on top.
Yeah, it is. No, it is, bruv. It is. It's the most meaningful part of the relationship. Like once you get together.
Yeah, of course.
So if you give that away too early, or if you get that too early, then. Yeah, and you know what? There's probably girls that are like that as well. Like,
I was just about to say,
like who have sex with a guy too early, and then they're like, no,
they're just as horny as men, bruv. I'm telling you, it's mad. It's mad.
Yeah,
people don't understand this, but I'm telling you now,
bruv.
It's crazy.
Girls in every aspect of life, girls are just as good and just as bad as guys. Maybe not like violence wise. Men are naturally quite violent.
Different.
But again, that comes down to primal instincts. We are just more violent because we are bigger and stronger than women. But in terms of like being sexually liberated, bruv, girls are just as bad, if you want to call it bad, as guys. Yeah, just as bad.
Yeah, okay, bruv. Okay, I get that.
I know so many girls that cheat on their or have cheated on their partners. Bruv, like I've been with girls who have cheated on their partners with me.
Shit.
Obviously, I'm not going to discuss names because I don't want to get a bit too political at it. You get me? But
it's mad.
Like
saying that,
do you know what I mean? It is like we all know someone.
Yeah, of course.
Who we've probably been with. I feel like every guy, well, most guys anyway, has a story of being with a girl who has a boyfriend. Yeah. And like every girl, exactly the same way. Every girl has a story. Every girl has a story about, most girls anyway, has a story about a guy, or they know a guy, or they know a guy who knows a guy.
Somebody was literally telling me yesterday that somebody's getting married next week, and the guy who was telling me the story knows that the guy's cheated, but he's still getting married. Crazy, bro. This was
but the thing is,
yesterday, bro.
The thing is, if one of our friendship group was getting married, and you knew that he had a fling on the outside, would you say something, or would you pull him aside, or would you pull the wife aside, or what would you do in that situation?
There's many variables to this because you got to think about the consequences. Yeah, you're actually messing up someone's life here.
Yeah, that's true. If they've got a house, kid, dog,
messing up someone's life here, bro. So, one, you got to think about the consequences. Two, the repercussions. It could backfire. You could lose friends, but you could also be helping someone's relationship, marriage, but you could also be losing a friend. So the answer to your question is it depends. No. It depends. It depends on many. It just depends. Okay, it depends.
I don't know if I would. Only because, like you say, it would just get far too sticky. Like, it's either you mind your own business, you're not involved, you just listen, you just pick up the pieces like here and there. Like,
I've learned a hard way. Put it that way.
Put a hand over a shoulder. Yeah. Or you get right in there.
You get knees deep.
Pull one of them aside, and you fuck up their whole life, bro.
Is that what you're trying to do, bro?
No, I'm saying, like, see, literally, you're one or the other. Bro, do you know what? I genuinely, I think I would just have to mind my business, bro. I would say, listen, you just cut your antics, bro. Because
that's okay. You've given warning.
Yeah, I would say you need to sort your life out before you're giving your whole life to someone.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And you're, because you got other things to think of, like,
I get that.
Because now this girl you're marrying can take 50% of everything, bro.
Yeah, so literally 50% of everything.
Be careful, fam.
Take the whole life, the whole dignity, bro. Recently, I've been walking the streets of the United Kingdom and I have been seeing certain women with certain trademarks, aka piercings, all over their face. Yeah. I want to know from you, a guy like you, what piercings are a big no-no, a big X, a big get out of here, man? Tell me.
There's a couple. For a girl, eyebrow piercings.
Oh, okay. That wouldn't have been my first one.
That can't run.
Why? There's not
Eyebrow piercings, bruv.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. Yeah. No.
They're like saying-
Nah, I get that.
Very
Thinking about it now,
It's very like fucking emo, man. Like,
Yeah, it's
working in a
true.
fucking vape shop or something.
I said vape shop emo. Wow.
What other ones? Oh, bruv, that fucking one. That one there.
Oh.
Or that one there.
Those two. innit?
That one. That one.
What about together? Nah, you're right.
That one. That can't run.
That can't run.
This one especially. This one I can kind
Do
of
you know
ignore
how many
that.
people? Nah, bro.
That one I can ignore that. It doesn't bother.
Yeah.
This one here, very, very Benefit Street.
I said Benefit Street.
Very Benefit Street.
Oh my god, it's true though. It's true. It's facts.
very, very
That's
peak.
facts. Like, if you have that piercing,
Yeah. Listen,
rid.
sorry to the women that have that.
Get rid. I don't know why you're doing that.
If you got that, that's you in it. But for me, nah. Sorry.
that's so.
You won't hear from me.
2000. Like, get a new one. Change it up.
But I think piercings on girls, I quite like piercings.
Okay.
Like nipple piercings, yeah, man.
Interested.
That's a bit of me.
Do you remember in
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Honestly,
That-
I got my own nipple pierced, bro. Fucking hell.
When was it? What year was that?
Oh, mate, that was. It was like 21, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bro, your reaction to that was the funniest thing. Getting your nipple pierced is not a joke.
Honestly, I did not expect it to
I
hurt
got
that
it done
much.
as
I'm not gonna lie.
We were both on holiday together, and I don't know what come around us.
I don't know. There was like what 12 of us. We all got a nipple pierced.
Yeah, there was
So-
20 of us in total, but 12 of us got it done. It was
Yeah, that was fucking.
don't
peak,
do
mate.
it.
It
The
was
most painful thing ever.
Yeah.
like the most painful thing
broken
ever.
bones.
He's
Honestly, I broke bones,
people.
and yeah, that hurt.
That hurt more.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, it was disgusting,
Yeah,
bro.
it's bad.
It's like
It's bad.
it's such a sharp pain, and it
Yeah.
goes on for so long.
Yeah.
Like because they got to put the thing through.
Yeah, that's
they got
it.
to pull the thing through.
Yeah.
and then he's like wiggling it around, and you're like, rod. And I was just screaming the whole time.
I swear
was
there's another way to
sweating,
do
bro.
it.
My
Yeah.
palms, my feet were so sweaty, man.
We got the easy way though. Nah, we got the hard way because you can get.
Bro, if
do you
there was
know, like an
any
ear
way hard
piercing?
than that, someone's fucking going into shock or something, bro.
Do you know like an yeah? It's true. Do you know like an ear piercing? There's like a clamp. You just go and
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Whereas he got the pointy thing and he just pushed it
That's what
straight.
they did for my
bro.
nose. They put some, clamped it,
Yeah.
it went through, and then they pulled it out and then put another piercing in.
Yeah. Okay.
That hurt, bro. That
What
hurt
about-
bare, bro.
For women here underneath the nose.
No, I don't mind that. You know,
Really?
it's different. Yeah, different. Doesn't bother me. Like it's not something that turns me off, but it is something that like if it wouldn't like I wouldn't pay any attention to it. It wouldn't bother
Yeah.
me. But
I understand.
There's piercings that are no,
Yeah.
like the ones we was obviously said.
Yeah.
And then there's piercings that I like, and there's piercings that
Yeah.
ears any ear piercing don't mind me.
Okay,
Don't bother
okay.
me.
No, that's
nose sweet.
Yeah, that's true. I swear.
I feel like a nose piercing like changes people's faces.
Okay.
Like,
Are you saying
when-
that just
like-
because you got one or?
Maybe. No, like when you have a nose piercing in, like when you take it out,
Yeah.
you're like,
You look different.
something's not right.
You look like a new person.
What's going on here? You're like, and you're like, oh yeah, and then you put it in, you're like, there he is, there I am.
Okay. If that brings you life, then so be it, bro. So
Nice.
be it. No, I understand that. Dating a chick with a kid. Is that a thing that?
All depends, bro.
Okay.
Is it
What? As in, like, how old the kid is?
Yeah.
I was gonna say how long she's been with the kid, but obviously,
No.
it's a bit
Like,
different still.
like a couple variables
Yeah, go
would
on.
be how old the kid is.
Yeah.
Like,
If the dad's still in the picture,
yeah, if the dad's in prison, that can't run. Because
when he comes out, bro.
yeah, he comes out. And he's coming
He's
to
coming for
He's coming
you.
to pick the kid up for the weekend, and he's out here on tag in my living room.
Ex-murderer.
I like bug eyeing me like, and I'm like,
Yeah,
like bare sweating, like not even able to keep eye contact.
Shaking.
I can't have a man having me shake him on
Yeah,
house, bro.
it's true, bro. No,
No,
that's
man.
peak. That's peak.
If their kid's a dickhead, bro,
yeah.
bruv. Like,
because you've got younger brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
You can relate.
How
you can
jarring
relate.
they are. And not even that, like, you know how purposefully jarring they are. Like, how spiteful kids can be.
I've got cousins,
like,
I know.
I don't want to be stepdad to a kid who's like, you're not my dad. You're not my dad. Or he's like, my daddy said you can't hit me, or something stupid like that. Like, that can't fucking run, bro.
No,
like, because you're just gonna be like, oof.
Yeah, you little shit.
Or like spoilt brats.
Yeah, okay.
Spoilt brat
everything,
kids.
right?
Yeah, man.
Just stuck up.
Oh, bro,
Just stuck up.
Like, you know when you're out like at a shop and you hear a kid like being bare, and the mum's like,
yeah,
will you fucking start where? And you're thinking, imagine that being your stepkid, bro.
Yeah, no.
Or imagine that being your actual kid. Because stepkid, you could just cut in it. Like, if that's your
if it was my kid, it wouldn't happen.
Bounce.
It wouldn't happen. My kid would know. There's boundaries to this shit.
Yeah, it's that look, innit?
One look.
That
the African dad look.
Yeah. And the kid's like, okay, cool.
He knows. Trust me.
Belt buckle coming out.
If my kid was running around a superstore, bruv, Tesco, just running up and down the aisles, bruv, I'll just have to step down one aisle, look, and he'll know to come.
Do you know what's crazy?
Go on.
We would never see an African kid running around a shop doing crazy shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Never. Because they know, innit?
Yeah, it's true. Whereas you see,
it's not even what's going to happen in the shop, innit? Because when you're in public, that's when you're probably the safest.
Yeah.
It's when you get home.
When you get home, what's your
you're finished.
What would you grab? If it was your son and running around and you got him home and he's been naughty, what would be the first thing you would grab to show him who's boss?
The thing is, like, I don't want to be one of these parents that has to discipline their child like that.
Okay.
I would like to think that I could bring my kid up in a way that he will respect people regardless. I shouldn't have to.
But kids will be kids,
but
bro.
Kids, yeah, you're right. Kids are kids. Like,
they haven't got your mentality.
I remember being beaten as a kid, but I got to an age where I just knew, innit?
Yeah.
I just knew.
Now?
I was like, nah.
Yeah, not today.
I just knew not I just knew there were certain things I could get away with.
Yeah, of course.
And there's certain things I couldn't. You have to let your kid know what he can or can't get away with.
Yeah.
Like messing about with you, ha, very funny.
When you say that, what do you mean?
Being cheeky in school, whatever.
Yeah.
But like your kid being rude or disrespectful,
okay,
that's when you have to nip that in the bud very, very early.
Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise,
that's just manners though.
Like my niece and nephews, very well behaved.
Okay,
because they know the
discipline.
Because they were never really hit. Like,
okay,
well, they were never hit. Actually,
yeah, but discipline doesn't mean hit, bro.
But they know, innit? Because they were just taught what could and can't run in real life. Okay. So they are very polite kids. They grow up and everyone comments on how polite they are.
Yeah, that's
and that's how it should be. You shouldn't have to hit your kids.
Of course. But I think also it depends on your upbringing, where you've grown up, who your parents are,
and how spoiled you are. How spoiled you are plays on a massive factor. Because, brother, if your kid's acting up at the shop and he gets home and he's been a little twat all day, and then he's like, "Mummy, can I have a chocolate?" You're like, "Yeah, right, here you go."
Shut up. But
if you do that, the kid's gonna go, "Oh, okay. If I act like a prick in public, then I'm gonna get a chocolate when I go home." Like, those are the subconscious things that sink into a kid's mind. Because kids are very, very, very impressionable. So when you let all of that shit run, that sinks into their brain. So then they think, oh yeah, I can do that because if I do that, I get chocolate.
Yeah, of course,
and their brain is telling them, yeah, do it, do it. Because the brain's thinking, do it, you get sugar, do it.
Okay, what about your childhood? Was you a spoilt kid? Was you spoilt?
No, but I didn't really grow up with a lot. Like, I wasn't spoilt. My mum and dad worked hard to give me everything that they could.
Facts.
And so I appreciate a lot. Yeah. I appreciate what they sacrificed to give me growing up.
Yeah.
So no, I wasn't spoiled. Maybe I was spoiled in a sense. Maybe I was spoiled in the sense that they would do anything to make me happy.
Of course.
Like, we were very, well, not very poor, but we had virtually no money.
Yeah.
Like, we
grafted.
Yeah, grinded. Like,
I get that.
Made our way through life. So I appreciate everything No, and it made me the
that's good.
person I am today.
Made you appreciate more as well.
Would you a sport kid? You was a sport kid.
To be fair, it depends on what parent I would sort of ask for things. All right, you got to be tactical.
There's always
in this
one parent
game.
you can get with.
Of course, but that's what I'm saying. You got to be tactical in this game. Mumsy, I was a mummy's boy. You get me? I was a pure mummy's boy. Reason being,
But I think every boy's a mummy's boy, no?
yeah, potentially, yeah, true. But I would say on the top end of mummy's boy, because I knew I could get what I want when it comes to mummy.
Yeah.
Whereas-
Same. In that sense, I'm mummy's boy.
Father, it was a different ball game. It was a different ball game. These African dads, bro. Like I said, the look.
Stiff.
He had the look.
Very tough.
It's the look. When he gives you that look, you know.
You ask once,
That's it.
they're like, no. You ask again, they're like,
Yeah. And you wouldn't dare ask the third time because you know he'll start
levels.
raising his hand.
just the
look.
The
finger. Yeah, that's it. No, that is it. He'll just put his little hand up.
Yeah, there.
He'll just be like, and then
then
you
you're
go,
like, damn it.
that's it. You head down.
You're like,
you know.
fuck's sake.
No.
Today's gonna be a bad day.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
days.
man. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah. But anyway,
That
going
is
back to
crazy.
the, would you date a chick with kids?
Again, I think it depends on many variables. I keep saying this. I will go into more detail, I promise. Again, the age.
Yeah.
I think...
Imagine dating a girl and the kid's the same age as you, bro, or there's a two-year age gap. Do you think that kid ever respected you? But then, to be fair, like if he ever gave you lip, you should be like, listen, I'm fucking your mum. It's all you have to say. You just got to look at him and say, listen, I'm banging your mum.
If the kid was to pipe up, you
could not say nothing to you.
Would you say it to if they had a boy or a girl? Would you say it to both?
I feel like to a boy, that's far more powerful.
Oh, of course.
If you say to a boy, I'm fucking your mum, like, it's... If you say it to a girl will be like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what the
But if
fuck?
it goes to a boy, a boy will be like, no, you're
No, you're not. He'll probably try and beat you up.
not, yeah.
He will fully try and beat you up. He'll start on you.
Get me in a headlock, brother. Yeah. Now what? You know,
No shit.
I'm shagging your mum.
Oh,
I'll
my
wedgie him
days.
Give him like a noogie or something.
Niggy. Oh, my God. But yeah, it depends on the age. It would be a lot harder if they're more like a teenager. It would be a million times harder because then they will know.
Yeah, terrible teens, man.
Yeah. Whereas as a kid, as a baby, if you've been in their life from that age, they would assume that you're their dad.
Or you would
And
have
can
at least
build.
have had the time to build an emotional connection with them.
that relationship.
To a point where it was bearable.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's not an issue. Whereas, like you say, when it's
When
a
it's
teenager,
older, yeah, they-
very, very rebellious. Very
rebellious.
big problem.
Honestly.
Big problem.
Honestly.
Because, yeah, man, I've got a very... In fact, no, I'm a quite patient person, but like, if you hit me at the right point, I'm head's gone. Head's gone. If you try and wind me up,
Yeah, it's game over.
I'm bulletproof, bruv. You cannot wind me up because I know I can wind you up better than
10
you
times
can wind
more,
me
innit?
up.
10
So if you
times more.
start,
Yeah, I'm finishing.
you're finished. You're done.
You're gonna finish them.
But
finish.
if you, it's like there's certain points. If you get me to that point, no, it's game over.
Yeah,
Tables flipped, heads getting knocked off the lot, bro.
it's all serious out here.
Yeah, but I don't think I've hit that point in
Yeah.
teens.
Okay.
Nothing gets under my skin like that. no more.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Nothing
It shouldn't.
can bother
It
that.
shouldn't. It shouldn't
Because life's too short. Like
exactly.
life's
bro.
far too short to be getting temporarily wound up by stuff. Don't get me wrong, like
Things, uncontrollable
shit
things,
like
though.
fucking Ultimate Team and shit that winds me up.
You're an
But
idiot.
like not,
You're
but
an idiot.
no, like not to a point
It's
where it's
uncontrollable.
like rage, like
Yeah. Yeah. You want to dash
Or
or
like-
control it your TV.
yeah,
like,
or like I'm on a night out and I'm gonna fight you. Like
yeah. Nah, that's
doesn't appeal to me. Like it doesn't.
childish.
It is.
childish.
And, like,
It's childish.
when you mature and grow up, like that
shit
them
don't
kind
phase you,
of
innit? Yeah, that's-
that
leave
kind
that.
of stuff just washes out. Like
Yeah, bro. It's true. It's so true.
so, like yeah. If you try to wind me up, I'll end you. I'll end you.
Finish him.
That's a challenge to anyone. Come in my DMs. Try me.
Try
I'll
me.
finish ya.
Oh shit, that is funny.
But yeah, man, yeah, you are right though. It does all depend on
the age, innit?
I think the age is the biggest thing.
The biggest,
because if it's a
Huge.
toddler, or you can kind of
That's the middle ground. That's where you need to decide if you really, really like this chick.
because you got to remember, like this, you're in this child's life.
Yeah,
if you're in
forever.
the child's life, you're in the child's life.
yeah,
like
that's
you
it.
can't have a similar. Well, you don't know about the dad, but you don't want the dad to be non-existent in their life, and then them to grow up thinking you are that fatherly
Full-time,
figure.
yeah.
Because although they may not name you by dad, being a dad is almost a role and not necessarily a name.
Okay, I understand.
You can grow up calling someone dad, but them not being your dad.
Yeah.
Because they've not been there.
Yeah,
And same,
I get
it's
that.
the same. It's probably rarer for mums because mums don't split from their kids like dads do.
They
but,
would take the kid 100.
but you would assume the role of dad,
Yeah.
so you have to kind of play the game.
Yeah, true. I hear that. What did I see the other day on TV? I was watching a show where obviously the dad wasn't in the picture, the mum was in the picture with the kid. The kid was a baby, and growing up, the mum wouldn't choose for the kid. She would let the kid choose for himself. So whether he would be in a shop picking clothes and the mum wouldn't, say the kid was a boy, the mum wouldn't go to the boy's stuff.
Okay.
She would let him pick whatever he wants.
Interesting.
Would you allow that to happen?
Yeah.
Like, would you?
I wouldn't ever.
In regards to not even choosing their gender, that changes the game a little bit.
No,
To the
because
point where she wouldn't even label him he or she would just keep
get
it
that.
neutral.
I get that 100%, but
Okay.
if you don't label it, society will. So although you may not label that, whenever that kid goes to school or to nursery, he's either going to go in the boys' toilets or the girls' toilets. So
True.
that's.
But I think she's trying to change that stigma.
Of course, but that's the crossroads you're going to meet.
Okay.
That would only work if the whole of society was like that.
Yeah.
Where whole of society was gender neutral and then everyone just chose whatever they wanted. But that's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not.
We're split. Ultimately, boys and girls are not the same.
Yeah, of course. Of course. You're born.
It's fucking ridiculous to even comprehend that we are the same. We are the same. We are not the same.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
done like this for a reason.
Exactly. it's like sports. Sports is a prime example.
Yeah.
Like there's a big kerfuffle over
controversy, like.
Wages and stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, if you want this, if wage is a big issue, right? Let's merge everyone, and you will see the
carnage.
It would be carnage because no one would like. It's going to sound bad, but no one would like any football team, Arsenal FC or whoever, whichever Premier League club, wouldn't sign any of the females.
Of course,
not one of the Premier League women.
Yeah,
not one. That's not because they're women.
Yeah,
but because they're different. They're not as fast as men. They're not as strong as men. They're not as tall as men.
Correct. And that's not even being like sexist.
Absolutely.
That's more just how women are built naturally.
Exactly.
Like,
and
a woman couldn't produce as much, for example, testosterone relating to my sort of field as a guy. In the gym, you would see big bodybuilders, but you wouldn't see a woman who's a big bodybuilder because she just can't produce that amount of testosterone.
Exactly.
That's the difference between the male and the female.
It's ridiculous the notion that let's just treat everyone the same.
Yeah,
we're not the same.
Yeah, it's true.
We're not even from birth. We're not even the same.
Yeah,
like say for example, everything was gender neutral. Guys and girls would still split off into similar fields that they go into now.
Yeah,
because guys care more about like this Jordan Peterson thing. There's a couple of things like people have heard of all this shit before on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah,
but there are studies that show that women care more about things and guys care more. No, guys care more about things, women care more about people.
Okay,
naturally. So women go into things like childcare and nursing and all of them kind of things. Guys go more into like higher paid roles, like engineering or STEM or like STEM fields.
Yeah, of course.
Like mostly. So that's not because guys are given fucking ratchet and clanks growing up, but that's just what guys are interested in. Yeah. It's nothing more or less than that. So to push everyone into the same box, it's dangerous. Like, to tell men they can't be men or they shouldn't be men, it's dangerous for society.
Dangerous. Yeah, okay, I get that.
Or because if you're going to suppress the man in someone or the female in someone, you would like you end up seeing these massive surges of like things like violence and
of course, 100%,
and like loads of things like that. So you can't suppress that. So if you do, you just run danger of like I said, like things like all that violence spilling out and shit. Let's not get twisted. Like, men are just far more violent than women.
Yeah, of course.
Like, look at all this
recent
all the recent shit. Like, look at that Sarah Everard thing. Like, all that's coming out about. But that's another thing. You can't put men under the same scope as that,
same
because
brush.
people will go.
All men are the same.
Exactly. People will go, oh yeah, but that's a man problem.
Yeah, of course.
It's not a man problem. That's a society problem. Because, like, ultimately, if you're going to rob a bank, if I go, Reuben, don't rob a bank, you're still going to rob a bank. Like,
you're saying it's not going to have anything.
People who commit crimes not to commit crimes doesn't stop people committing crimes.
Telling a drug addict to not take heroin.
Exactly. That's a fact. So you can't go, right, men, you need to tell other men to stop hurting women. Why is the logic in that? Because the other men are just gonna go like we wouldn't necessarily, like, all of our friendship groups, for example. We would all happily say that if any of us did anything to women, we'd all be like, bruv, what the fuck are you doing?
We would
that's
be
fucking
like,
weird.
yeah, that's bad.
Because it's just weird, like, to touch women up in clubs and stuff. We all know that's weird. So these people that do all this shit, they do it on their own. Like, they hide that from everyone around them. So it's not like we do it all in front of their mates and we're all like, yeah, go on do it. Because that's, well, I can only speak for our friendship group, innit? Like,
other people
if anyone done any of that shit, we'd all be like, bro.
Even if we saw it, we would be like, bro, what are you doing? That's
not weird. Like,
it's not running.
Because it's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
because
more than anything.
If you go around touching people up, what do you genuinely think they're going to go? Oh yeah, go on, do it again.
How have you been brought up, like, to be able to? Nah, it's not right.
Yeah, like,
it's not right.
Like, so we would all happily say that. So it just fucking pisses me off when people are like, oh yeah, it's all men, all men
do it.
And then people are like, oh yeah, women can't walk out at night.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's crazy.
It's, you know what happens to women at night? Very, very tragic. And something does need to be done about that.
Yeah, of course.
But that's a societal issue.
Yeah, it's not men's responsibility.
Absolutely.
It's
like,
society.
You got to remember, like, these men, they're not right in the head. They're psychopaths. They're actual, like, psychos. So these all stem from, like, things like from really early in life. It can stem from their dad not being there. It can stem from their mum being there.
It's like triggers, isn't it?
So so say for argument's sake, it stemmed like this Wayne Cousins. It stemmed from a mummy issue or whatever. What is that man's fault that his mum wasn't there for him?
No.
So it's not something that it should be just men to deal with. Men do need to do more about it, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But it's a society thing. We all need to chip in, and we all need to make sure that kids aren't leaving school traumatized and stuff. Like being bullied at school. Massive factor in all the fucking school shootings, bro. In America, how many of them are bullies?
Yeah, it's true.
But all the school shooters are men.
Yeah.
But they all, majority of them, well, I don't know about that. I don't know if this isn't actually a correct stat, by the way, but I would imagine majority of them get bullied at school.
I would think so. Well, that's what I've read anyway, and that's what I've seen. So,
all these crazy people, like, look at, like, how many nutty police officers do you see? How many of them do you reckon they've been bullied at school, bro? Because
nah, you can't say that, bro.
No, but come on, bro.
You can't. They're an individual at the end of the day.
Right.
So you think people join the police because
no, that's not what I said.
Okay.
That's not what I said. All right, so the people that we know or that did our course, how many of them do you think ever got bullied at school?
None.
What? Do you think no one in public service got bullied at school?
I want you to name drop, that's fine.
No, you don't have to name drop. But,
I'm kidding. But okay, I hear that.
I would say a vast majority.
Yeah.
A vast majority. Bullied at some point.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
I know someone who's in the police force who's been bullied.
There you go.
So it does say that's your argument for sure.
That's what I'm saying, like, things like that really scar people.
Yeah, of course.
And it molds them
PTSD.
into... Yeah, 100%. It makes them turns them into this animal, like suppresses something inside of them.
It's bad.
That's definitely something that that needs to be worked on.
Change, yeah. 100%.
But then it is a majority men who do bullying.
Yeah,
but
I get that.
That's something that could also stem from home life, which could be improved by not just men and women,
parents.
So yeah, it's listen.
Interesting.
I just think the world's crazy at the moment. like of course, women should be careful because they shouldn't have to be careful, but. If I was walking home and a woman was walking home, it's more likely I'm going to get murdered than she is. That's what's crazy.
No.
Statistically wise,
of course.
Men get murdered far more than women.
Yeah, of course.
Far more.
But it's just a scare factor. Men are more likely to protect themselves.
Yes, of course.
Over women, so women won't generally go out at night.
Us men of a reasonable size,
of course,
think that we can probably beat up most people.
Yeah,
naturally.
of course.
Like it's just a subconscious thing that we probably think, I could have you.
A woman walking on her own at night in the dark, she doesn't really want to go out.
100%.
And obviously with the whole stigma and the things that have been going on previously.
Of course. But it doesn't divert from the fact that I'm probably going to be more likely that I'm going to get murdered than she is.
Of course. No, I get that.
But you would never see a woman campaigning for that.
Yeah, it's true.
You never see a woman campaigning. Well, how many women who call themselves feminists that you know, or I would say probably most women you know will call themselves feminists. How many of them do you know that have ever campaigned for men's mental health?
Zero.
And
that I actually know of, and I'm trying to think hard, and zero, bro.
Exactly, but that's something that if it was true equality, if feminism was about true equality between both genders, why don't you ever see women campaign for that?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, there's so many things. Like, majority of people in prison, men. How many women did you ever see campaign for that? None.
Speaking facts, brother.
But these are all things. These are all things that people who would call themselves feminists would go, oh yeah, I'm all about true equality.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're about one-upping men.
Yeah, of course.
And making you on a level playing field to men.
Yeah.
But you're not willing to. Where men are so disaffected, you're not willing to even that out. You're not willing to campaign for that because you're only campaigning for what women are disaffected by. I would say most men, not most men actually, I would say a lot of men are feminists by definition.
Okay.
But the definition of feminism today, I don't think that really suits what feminism is about today. Feminism is all about today. Modern day feminism, anyway, is all about women getting to the level of men.
Yeah, to an extent.
On the good side. So,
of course.
Like being as successful, having lowering the earnings gap.
Yeah, so they can sort of match.
Of course.
Yeah.
But there's so many variables to all of these things.
Yeah, it's true.
But men and women are not the same. So you cannot have a level playing field from two things that are not the same.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, it makes sense.
That's like a fucking two species of cat, a fucking lion and a cheetah, all trying to be the same cat. They're not the fucking same cat, bro. They're two different species, bruv.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean? Or
no, it's true.
Or a lion being a house cat.
Yeah.
Trying to be a house cat. Imagine a lion will run around your house,
Imagine if that's the opposite.
Exactly. Imagine just having a cat flap the size of this big, bruv, and a lion busting through your door, bruv. It's not, bruv. It's not the same, bruv. We're not the same.
Go to Dubai, bruv. You'll see that. I'm telling you.
Bro, I don't
go
want
to Dubai. You'll see it. You'll see it. For sure.
I did not want to go to Dubai, bruv.
Bro, I am the most competitive person
same.
you will ever meet.
Same. I hate losing.
In your life. Me? Bro, so competitive. It's bad. It's bad.
I'm a lot better now, but bruv, when I used to lose, it just pissed me off. But the thing is, I hide it really well. So if I lose, like, to you on FIFA, but probably not so much anymore. But before, if I would have lost, I'd have been.
Sorry.
I'd have been burning. I'd have been like, I'd be like, play me again.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
Whereas now, if I lost to you now, because I've obviously beaten you so many times on FIFA. Obviously, I put it above me. But
interesting.
I'm very, very, very competitive
with everything,
bruv. Do you know what? Do you know when it hits peakness?
Go on.
kids.
Okay. Do you know how savage that is?
Bruv, I don't give a fuck.
Just really deep it. Think about it.
Bruv,
this kid is 1 younger than you. 2, bruv. He probably hasn't got as much testosterone as you.
I don't give
He
a
won't be
fuck.
able to... He won't be able to keep up with you, bro.
I do not give a fuck.
I bet with your brothers.
But no. Let me give you a scenario. Yeah.
Go on.
So, like, yeah, my brothers or my nephews.
Here we go.
That's
why
they'll
it's
be playing me on
even
FIFA,
worse,
yeah?
bro.
Or they'll be playing me on FIFA,
Yeah.
or I'll be playing Sonic Racing or whatever it is with my brother, and then they'll be like, "Ha, I'm beating you." I'm letting them win at this point.
Yeah, of course.
They're like, "Ha, I'm beating you. You're a loser," and I'm like Michael Jordan, bruv. And then I took it personally. and it's like switch.
Boom.
I'm
Okay.
like, yeah.
You want to go? Are you ready?
I'm losing, am I? Then I'm like,
Yeah.
and the next thing I know, I'm beating them. They're crying.
Yeah, that's the step too far. Listen,
I don't give a fuck.
you're the adult.
I don't give a fuck. What I'm doing is I'm character building.
Okay, you're teaching them a
I'm
lesson.
teaching them a lesson.
Okay, that makes sense.
Don't celebrate too early.
Okay.
'Cause if you do, you never know what might happen.
Okay, I understand
Because
that.
I wasn't even out of first gear, so I had to let
were
them
just warming up,
them know levels.
Wow.
Especially when it comes to FIFA, when my nephew's like, I'm beating you, and I'm like, bro, I was letting you in, bro. Let's just get that shit. I'm letting you in. So then I'm like,
No,
cool.
I get that.
Boom. Next you know, I'm like fucking 12-0 up, playing with Accrington Stanley and he's Liverpool or whoever it is. And then, yeah, it is what it is. He's crying. I'm laughing. I win, he loses. He learns a lesson out of it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Listen, you got to be savage with kids, bruv. You have to. Because otherwise...
It will teach them a good lesson, to be fair. It will teach them a good lesson.
Exactly. You have
and
to.
it is building their skills. It's helping them understand that you can lose and it'd be okay. Even if they are crying their eyes out, they're on the floor rolling, crying. You probably don't feel sorry for them. I would feel sorry for them, bro.
Bruv, I get humour out of that. I laugh.
Wow, this guy.
I'm like...
This guy.
No, because what I do, yeah, is in my head, I like picture... I'm looking at them crying and I'm looking at them thinking, a minute ago, you was laughing at me.
Yeah.
Now who's laughing?
Now who's laughing?
Now who's laughing, bro?
Who's the last man laughing now?
You have to, bro.
Mad.
Otherwise, bro, these kids get a little bit too cheeky.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's true. Even with us, though, for example, like when we do tennis, bowling.
How funny was the tennis over lockdown, bro?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Listen, that was the only thing we could do, and we was getting so much fun out of it.
Oh yeah, it was good.
It was like we'd been released from prison, and we had this one opportunity where we could just compete.
Stuck in my house for 2 months playing with fucking non-stop Warzone.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Tennis was getting us like the only bit of like
a bit of fresh air, a bit of vitamin D, and then our competitive side comes out, and then
Also, I didn't play football for ages.
Yeah,
football stopped for ages, so it was the only bit of like competition I actually had.
Yeah,
well, real life competition. Yeah,
it's true. We weren't even allowed to go out, anything, bro. We weren't allowed to go clubbing.
When you actually think back to that time, it was actually crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I was getting paid to sit at home and do nothing.
Well,
bro.
some of us were. Try being self-employed,
Yeah,
fam.
true, that's fucked, yeah.
It's a bit peak.
Yeah, and the weather was so peng, bro.
On one of the lockdowns.
Yeah, the first lockdown.
The other one was shit. One of them I went to Dubai. And
you where?
Dubai, you get me? Man went to Dubai on the second lockdown, yeah? Man escaped out of this bitch. Got out of here, quick.
Someone's done that luxury, bro.
Listen. Yeah, going back to the other topic of being spoiled.
Yeah, true. Everyone went to Dubai though, man.
Yeah, it's
Everyone
true.
was going to Dubai, bro. I was seeing loads of people fighting on the beach and shit.
Do you know how strict it is out there?
Yeah, but that's why shocked.
Do you hear about the guy with the CBD oil in the back of the...
Bruh, that wasn't his, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't even his.
That's so peak.
And then, he's now locked up. I'm locked up.
Free him. Free bro. That's fucked, bro. That's actually fucked, innit?
Imagine.
And they forced him to sign a confession, bro.
The document, bro. Sign your life away. You can't even read this document.
Innit?
Yet you want to sign it.
Yeah.
Just because your head's a bit gone. Nah, bro. Don't sign it.
CBD oil, bro.
CBD
That's harmless
oil.
as well. Bro, do you know what the worst thing about that? That shit don't even get you high.
It's true. It's more just it's meant to relax you. It's meant to have health benefits,
lot more health benefits
stress
in it,
and
but
stuff.
yeah, like.
But in the UK, they're now thinking about bringing in. So the NHS are going to provide vape pens to people who are coming off smoking. This is going to become a legal thing.
E-cigarettes, isn't it?
E-cigarettes, that's the one.
That's just as bad for you, isn't it?
Of course. It's still got nicotine in it. You still got to have something in there in order to give you that kick that the cigarette gives you. See what I'm saying? I understand where they're coming from because the health benefits are better, but you're still, at the end of the day...
Having fucking 20 cheeseburgers and having one cheeseburger.
Yeah, facts.
One cheeseburger's still bad for you, bro.
Facts. It's true. It's very, very true.
If that's even the right fucking analogy.
I do get it. No, I do get it.
It's still bad for you. Like, that's like saying, oh, you know what? I'm going to stop drinking.
Yeah.
I'm just going to drink WKD instead.
Still got alcohol in it.
Still alcohol, bruv.
Yeah, facts. Nah, that makes a lot of sense.
And also, it has a lot worse health benefits as well. Then it like put loads of like vapor in your lungs and shit.
Yeah, the chemicals.
Yeah.
Is worse than the nicotine and the tar in that crap.
Yeah, fun.
Madness. Yeah.
I don't smoke anyway, bro.
Don't do them things, man.
Well, when I went out, I'll have a couple puffs, but bro, you can't laugh. You have before.
What? When I was 12, bruv.
You
12 and a half, maybe. Yeah, you know how it is. Man's hood out here. When I was 12, fam. That's
Go
when
to
I was.
nightclubs at 12, yeah.
Bro, look at the size of me. I was 6 foot when I was 12, bro. How tall were you? 2'2". 12, bro. I was a big boy.
I was quite tall when I was 12.
I was a big boy. Yeah, man was going in club using the fake IDs and that, bro.
That brings me on to the next topic.
What's that?
I see this tweet on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
It was let me find it.
Uh-oh. I'm actually quite scared, bruv.
What's the worst excuse you've heard from bouncers when you've been denied entry to a venue?
God, this topic.
Bruv, some of the replies
I saw it on Instagram, bro. I saw it on Instagram. This had me laughing for days.
Let me read these out. Let me peep the replies, bro.
Imagine, I was a bouncer as well.
I know.
Quayback. So I was doing doors, and I was probably one of the ones not letting people in because there's certain reasons that you're probably about to read out now. Go on, hit me.
Yeah, but listen, the brothers weren't going to the same clubs you were working at, bro.
Yeah, true. Don't say no names in it, man. We're doing bits of it.
Right.
Go on.
We got denied entry to Liquid Romford because there'd been trouble last week in our area. Do you know what the area?
What?
Chingford.
Oh my God.
The area was Chingford, yes.
Essex. Mad. Interesting.
And then the same guy, then we were turned away from Sugar Heart because my boy was dressed as too formal. How the fuck can you be dressed as too formal, bro?
You're
was my man in a fucking tuxedo,
in a free
bro?
piece.
Man
was in a free piece. And he couldn't get let into a club because he had a free watch. Do you want to wear slides, bruv? Slides and shorts.
My brother, that's not even the worst.
Tank top.
He also says, I've been told hard sole shoes because they'll scratch the dance floor.
Oh. Wait a minute. So bouncers are now checking people's shoes.
Because they're lifting, scratch the dance floor, bro.
Lift up your shoe. Let me check if they're going to scratch the floor or not. Nah, sorry, you're not getting in. Imagine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Your shoe's too hard. You're not getting in. Your ID's fine. You're good, but your shoes barefoot. Come in. It's cool.
Yeah, listen to this. The guy looked at our IDs and said, "Sorry, lads, no London postcodes tonight."
Oh, what would you class that as? That would be like some sort of
postcodism.
That's a new one.
We knew the people in there that were from London. Next time we used our passports was for ID.
Because it hasn't got your address on it. That's sick. That's smart, you know. That's actually smart.
This one's funny. Regulars only. How the fuck am I meant to become a regular if I can't even get in? So you meant to just keep going to the door, keep getting denied.
And then, you're a regular now.
And then you're regular.
You can come in. Wow.
Oceana Watford. One of the man them got told he can't go in because he has too many pockets because he was wearing cargo trousers. Do you know what's fucked, yeah? We actually shouldn't even be laughing at this because it's actually deep, but
it's bad.
I feel like every single black person can tell the same story, bro.
Of course.
everyone could be told like they've not got in because of bullshit. Like I remember when we've had to go out, we've had to go in like 2 groups. Because you know that if we all go to the door at the same time,
we ain't getting
or
in.
you're outside scouting for girls, like
just to get in.
Like, come with us, so we can get in,
just so we can get into the club.
That's crazy, bro.
That's bad. It happened in, I don't like saying areas and that, but it happened in Brum, it happened in Manchester, it happened in so many places just because there's too many guys. This doesn't, bro. Like, I'm spending money in your club. Yeah. I'm giving you my bread and you're not allowing me entry. Nah.
Yeah,
what is this?
Bit of a sticky one still. Yes. This guy said, the bouncer said, I don't like your tone. It must have been a double entendre because all I did was pull out my ID.
Oh no. Nah, these are getting mad. These are actually mad.
Another one. No spikes on your shoes, Louis Vuittons.
Yeah.
Because if you get into a fight, it can cause some serious damage.
Bro, them
who said I'm coming out?
£800, bruv.
The guy said, who said I'm coming out to fight? Also, should I also leave my fists at home?
Oh my God, that's a good point.
Bro, this one is too funny.
Oh no.
The R&B section is full tonight. Bro, that is so racist, bro.
No. The R&B section is full. Nah.
And the guy said, like, who told you that's what I wanted? Maybe I want some unts merchant.
Oh my days.
Oh, let me find some more, bro, because that is fucking too funny.
Oh, flipping hell. To be fair, as a bouncer, generally I've denied people for being too drunk, but I've never stopped people from coming in the club because of what they're wearing. Or actually, no, that's a lie. Someone tried coming flip-flops once and I was like, that's a big no. That's a big flip-flops, you know.
Bruh.
They were flipping and flapping, fam.
Bruh.
Nah.
That's like me going out in my Crocs, man.
Yeah, bruv. Sport mode and that.
Just in case.
Sport mode.
In case the ops catch me lacking or something.
10 toes.
I think I would go out in my Crocs, you know. Only if I could day something.
A day party?
Yeah, if it's a day party.
If I was on that door, I wouldn't allow you.
Why?
In with Crocs.
Why not?
Unless they're in sport mode.
Yeah, but if they're in sport mode, you're going to let me in.
Then I'll let you in. But unless, because they can slide off. Precaution.
Bruv, any shoe can slide off, bruv.
I'm joking. I would not allow you in the club with Crocs on, bruv. Are you mad?
Well, I would if I was.
Unless they're like Balenciaga Crocs or... Psych. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't let you in, bro. At all. I'll look at you and be like, sorry, no nose piercings. No nose piercings allowed, bro.
Some guy was told, yeah, he couldn't come in because his trousers had no belt loops.
Oh my God, this is getting ridiculous. Wow. Imagine.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine. This is ridiculous. Oh, I've just seen one online that said blacks only allowed in on a Sunday, bro.
Oh my God. Brother, we were all at church that day, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, ripped jeans, the lot.
I was not allowed in because of my construction boots. I was wearing Timberlands.
Oh no.
No chains allowed. I remove it. Too late, I've seen it.
Oh shoot.
Come on, mate. We both know you won't like it in there.
Oh no. Nah, these are getting out of hand. These are like the red flag things as well, bro. They're all just out of hand, man. Out of hand, literally. It's nuts. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, man, it's fucked, bro. But the world is fucked, bro.
Yeah, that was the shit that people experienced, innit? Obviously. It depends on the bouncer, though. I honestly feel that, like, so you get some jobs worth, bro.
But, bruv, like, I just feel
that's
like...
the same with police as well.
Of course,
just depends
but I feel like you have to be a particular type of person to be that kind of bouncer.
Yeah.
And it seems to be that I feel like it's the same, like, with the police. It's the same kind of people, like, power-hungry people...
Of course.
Who become in these positions of power just so they can tell people no.
Of course.
Just so they can... stop and search people just because it gives them some kind of thrill.
Yeah. But that's not just with police and bouncers and stuff. Like
no, but these people are in high authority positions.
Yeah, but
so they have a lot of control.
Listen to this, right? During the third lockdown, when it was nearly finished, gyms weren't quite open yet, but we were allowed out in parks. Me being a personal trainer, I went to train some of my clients out in the park, local park. Someone from the neighborhood came out, literally house opposite where the park was. The park's massive. Don't get me wrong, the park is huge. The guy from opposite who lived in the house came out and said, sorry, mate, you can't personal train in this park. Bear in mind, right? Bear in mind, his two neighbours on the left and on the right was training with me. They were training with me on different days, but that guy in the middle, the Jobsworth, the guy Karen, he was like, sorry, you're not allowed to personal train here. This is a private park, and I lived in that area as well. Like I lived in that little.
I was like,
bro,
don't join in then.
But and the next day he came out. He brought a letter to me. Like he was doing the most.
It's not doing fuck.
He was doing the most. So there's nothing about being authoritative or being this, being that.
No,
it's
but
just people are bored.
Yeah.
People are trying to do too much, and it's just no.
People are like that though. Like you're right. You do get that people like that everywhere, but I feel like people like that are few and far between in public.
Yeah, okay,
like,
I get that.
It's not every day that someone's going to come up to you and tell you that you can't personal train in the park. But I feel like within the police, like don't get me wrong, some of my friends are police officers. Like I know loads of people are police officers. They're all sweet, like
they're all cool.
But they're only the people that I know. They're all right. Well, I only know a few, but they're all sweet. Like none of them are like that. But I don't know what they're like in the job.
Yeah, of course.
I like to think that
they would be the same.
They wouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty positive that they're not like that. But the people who they work with are like that.
Yeah. And it also depends on the person
too many
as well.
people have too many stories of the same sort.
Yeah.
So
doing the same thing.
There's a quote that says, not everyone's wrong, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's saying the same thing. They're all saying the same thing they're all saying the same thing for the same reason. And if it all correlates to the same point, then
it makes sense. It does make sense. But you can't again paint all police officers.
No.
Of
course, because there are some fantastic police officers.
Yeah, of course.
Like, but from my experience with the police,
yeah, of course.
My personal experience with the police,
same.
Very few and far between, bro.
Remember the alleyway down by Fallbrook?
Oh, bro, do you remember when we went and picked up and two girls from the party in Staines?
No, I don't. When was that?
And the police strip searched the car.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And we weren't even doing nothing.
Exactly, we weren't doing
nothing. And all they did was look at our IDs, which we didn't even have to give them, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
We just did it just for the sake of, because, you know, because we didn't want any bother, you know.
Of course.
We complied, as people say. And then they went, cool, you're a bit far away from home. You're like,
what? I'm not allowed to drive anywhere.
Yeah, innit? What?
A perimeter.
Is that a fucking problem or something, bro? It's like it's an issue. But
there was no reason as well.
Exactly, nothing. We were just literally sitting there in the car waiting for these two girls to come at the party. We were picking up.
Exactly.
And that was it.
I remember being in one of my boys' cars and was driving to, I think, a local town centre, and the police come up behind us, undercovers. There was 2 police officers and 4 black people in this car, bruv. They made us all get out the car, move at least 2 meters away from the car, empty all of our pockets on the ground. We were standing there. There was no reason. We were just driving. But because there's 4 black youths in a car, they were just like, let's just see if they've got anything on them or whatever.
Bruv, it's a typical core. Yeah, I can smell weed, mate. I can smell weed. Oh, yeah, that old chestnut. Yeah.
Smell the weed.
Yep, smell the weed. You been smoking weed tonight? Yeah, of course, yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's such do you know what? It's such a stupid excuse, because one time I got pulled over, bruv. I had just had my car clean, bruv.
Oh, okay.
So, you know when your car just stinks of that
new
lemon smell that you get when you leave a car. So, bruv, you know.
It's fresh.
And also, I don't even fucking smoke weed. So, you know.
It's true.
You're like... So, the second they say that, you're like...
Again?
Great, cool.
Again?
Yeah, shock.
Again?
Yeah, you can smell weed, can you?
And being in Surrey, do you think it's worse than being in London? in regards to with the police and everything like that? Because obviously we're a minority at the end of the day.
I think it's a different kind of animal, isn't it? Like you can't really compare the both because your experiences in London will obviously be different because they're looking for different things.
Yes,
if you're looking
and no.
inside of London, if you get stopped inside of London, they will assume you're in a gang and they will assume you have a blade of alcohol on you.
Take more.
Whereas if you get stopped here, they wouldn't necessarily assume that.
Yeah.
Because that's not prevalent here.
Okay.
Well, it is.
But what I'm saying is there's more black people in London.
Yeah.
Obviously, us being in Surrey, we're not hugely populated being black people. We're minorities at the end of the day. We are. Facts. In Surrey. So do you think the police would take a different stance on us being a minority in Surrey rather than a black person in London with more black people?
I don't know, bro, because they're two different police forces, isn't it?
It's true. But the police are still police at the end of the day.
True.
They can arrest you. And they can take you to a pen. They can lock you up in a cell.
I don't know. I've only ever been arrested in one area.
Okay. I understand.
So my experience with police are only, well, yeah. I don't know. I can imagine like I said, it'll be two different. They both would be so different from each other.
Yeah.
Your experiences between the two will be so different because they're probably, because of the knife crime in London.
Yeah.
They're probably a lot more aggressive.
Okay, I see.
And a lot more, because their success rate when they stop and search. But I don't actually know. In fact, I actually don't even think the success rate with stop and search is actually that high.
I don't think it is either.
I think it's very,
it's just time
very
wasting,
low.
to be honest. They need to have pure evidence.
That's the thing, yeah. Because whenever they stop and search you, they'll always say, yeah, it's under the Misuse of Drugs Act or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Or I can't remember what it is. But if they're searching you for drugs, why would they search black people? Because statistics show in London, especially in London, that the highest users of is it users or the no, not the sellers. It's either the highest users or it's the people they catch most with Class A drugs are middle-aged white men.
Okay, yeah.
So
it depends what drug, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
Class A, Class A.
Yeah, okay. I get that for sure.
Because I know far more of my white friends be honest, doing all that nonsense,
doing all that the crazy
than my black friends.
Yeah, don't even touch it.
They stop black people for drugs.
Certain
it's
drugs.
Crazy.
Yeah,
well, if that's even why they stop them, but yeah, man, far too political, bro.
Far too.
The world's crazy,
political.
Bro.
The world is crazy, and I think we have plenty of time to delve more into that. We're going to be finding out so many different things, keeping up with trends, and just entertaining people and going from there, bro. So right,
it's time to wrap it up.
It's time to wrap it up indeed. So peoples, this has been All Types of Chocolate. We have plenty more in store for you, plenty more. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all social media platforms. It will be listed below. You're going to see it. And I hope you guys subscribe to the channel. Obviously, share to your friends, and tell everyone about us.
Keep a lookout for the next episode, bro.
Keep a lookout for the next episode.
I'll be out very, 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 very,
very
soon. Maybe even a special guest.
Ooh.
Maybe.
You heard it here first. So this is obviously episode 1, season 1. Stay tuned, peoples. We'll catch you in a bit.
Peace.
Peace.